Today I unbox and review the Onyx brand Quick Lock 1/4 inch 90 degree angle die grinder from Astro Pneumatic. The part number on this is 205QL, QL for Quick Lock, and they put all the specs right on the side panel of the box. Collet size is 1/4 inch, the free speed is 20,000 RPM, and it has a 0.35 horsepower motor. Most die grinders I've seen are either 1/4 to 1/3 horsepower. This is slightly larger than 1/3. Unless you have the specific need for, say, a 1/2 horsepower motor, this size is just fine for most every application. They recommend the air pressure at 90 psi, and most air tools do. Don't fall into the trap of thinking if I just increase the pressure of my compressor, my tool's going to be stronger. That is not the case. You build up back pressure in tools, and you wind up actually losing efficiency on your tool if you're operating it at higher pressures than that. In addition, you can damage the tool. I've seen lighter duty tools have the fittings blown out and cracks occur in the housing because people use them at too high a PSI. So if your shop compressor runs higher than that, throw a regulator in line on this guy before you use it. And the input on here is your standard National Pipe Thread 1/4 inch. Inside the box is the registration card and the manual. There's also one flat wrench. You do not need 2 flat wrenches with this because that collet locks. Most every other die grinder requires use of 2 wrenches, one for the collet and one to hold the fitting below the collet so that you can tighten and loosen it. But because the quick lock feature is on this guy, you only need the 1 wrench. And a desiccant packet. Do not eat that. The die grinder comes in a nice black fabric pouch because it's classy or something. Here's your collet, and you can see the flats right there for the wrench. When you put the wrench on the collet, you then just push the quick lock button on the back there, and now you've locked your spindle in place so you can just turn the collet with the wrench. Has a variable speed trigger. Rear exhaust. And a composite housing which not only prevents the body from getting too cold, but it's also very comfortable to hold even in larger hands so that you don't get hand fatigue if you're using this for extended periods. They put some really nice touches on here. The fit and finish of this is particularly beautiful. They have a nice anodized ring around the head assembly, as well as down by the exhaust. You can see the red highlights and accents in the pivot for the trigger handle, and also underneath the trigger itself. It's probably the best looking die grinder on the market, to be honest with you. I think it's gorgeous. And the price on this guy is very competitive with other brands. You'll spend the same amount of money on this as you would on that 2-pack of really lightweight die grinders or light-duty die grinders that you've seen sold on the Mack trucks, or Onyx has a 2-pack of them. I would absolutely recommend this one over that. Most people don't want a straight die grinder anyway, and if you're going to spend that kind of money, put it toward the better quality tool and get yourself probably the best value in angle die grinders over the lighter duty silver bodied ones that have 1/4 horsepower motors and tend to break fairly frequently. I've not been too happy either seeing the Mack ones or the Onyx ones with their longevity. This guy lasts a long time. The duty cycles on this are significant. Considering the number of these that we sell, it's hands down our most popular die grinder. The reason I put them on the trucks all the time is because it's a very easy decision for people to make when they're looking at a die grinder to go with the value that the Onyx one offers. Who's best suited for this die grinder? Well, it doesn't really matter if you're doing light surface prep or heavy fabrication. This is absolutely one of the best solutions that you should consider. It's far less expensive than its counterparts from Ingersoll Rand or Dynabrade, and the quality is absolutely comparable. We see no failure rate so far on all the ones we've been selling, and this one has been a regular on the trucks for us for the past couple of years. The composite housing prevents the body from getting too cold, and because it's low vibration, it knocks out hand fatigue, so you can use this for longer and stay productive in the shop. So do me a favor, keep watching our videos because we've got a ton of new stuff coming up, including more unboxing videos where we go over modular lighting solutions from Power Probe Tech, and also some great cordless tool solutions from Milwaukee, as well as our popular flyer drop segments and our tools in the haul videos. So do me a favor, click down here now to subscribe so that you don't miss any of it. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, use a tool, don't be one.